I'm trying to make paintings that are abstract, that have symbols that I relate to, and so everything in here is like a symbol that like I've created in like a notebook. And even though, I've got a graduate degree and, a BFA, even though I am trained, I've always kind of thought of myself just with that aspect of doing it for myself as kind of like more like an outsider artist where, I would rather work a job than make the same painting over and over again.
Is there anything else that you would want to say about, the importance of materials in your work? And
well, I think that the material-based stuff, it comes from, who my professors were. One of my professors, he was a really good painter, and he was also really into collage. In my mind, I see like two ways. Like one is, more traditional collage where you're cutting and using just what's already available to you, and then you're fabricating is on the other end of it. And I think some of that fabricating of materials has made it into more and more of my work, like especially with like the texture element of certain paintings. I really like this, this is acrylic and it's flat. I mean, you can get impastos and stuff, but like with the eggshell when it drips, like the drip it sits off the canvas because it does have that kaolin in it. So I really am aware of how the materials might work together and how they might not work together, and I think that is just as interesting to cracking and accidents like that. That's all part of the process. Sometimes I do get hung up on like how things are. Like if a landscape shape, I kind of look at it like it's a landscape and I want it to kind of expand this way, or if a portrait, of course the other way. But if it's like almost a square, the 2 inches difference, like for some reason works like it's like a little bit odd.
Right.
A perfect square doesn't really work well. And when I was making these paintings, I was like, I can do it. I can just make it straight. And they're not straight, but they look straight. Like these broken brush strokes, they enter your eye and make, you see it as a straight line. At least I do.
Right.
I see it as like a complete line, but it's not.